been a long time with no update, and I thought it's time to start these videos up again about my journey to building my business, which is Nathan's Mobile PT. And currently, like you might have seen before, we run mobile sessions, so we go to people's houses, but we also have a gym in Fishwick. And I wanted to, touch on what last time I think I spoke, probably the same issue is still happening now. The profit's not there. Month to month, the profit is pretty, negative basically most months. Might be like 2,000 down. One month I might make 2,000, but on the overall, I think this year, looking at the year, I think I'm about negative 24,000, which actually sucks to say. Because I've been working with like a gym growth company. I just won't, no need to name them, but working with them, and we've had really good success growing the revenue. So I've actually hit some 20K months, 25K months, which was insanely good. And November, there was a profit of 7,000, skipping all the details. But this month, profit, it's going to be probably negative 3,000 or so. And it's just not sustainable. So I'm actually going to stop training with, stop working with these business growth company, and pull back expenses as much as I can, because this needs to get under control. So yeah, revenue, I think for this year, I think I'll do the numbers again in another video, a bit more detail, but 120,000. But my expenses has been about 150,000 or something like that. So yeah, it's pretty shit. Not in a great spot at all. And that's just, it sucks to say. I've been working on this business for 3 years now. And while there's been massive growth with revenue and everything like that, the profit has still been crap month to month overall. So I think at least from this financial year currently, so 6 months, I'm actually breaking even by like 1,000, which is a good sign. But, this month I'm going to definitely take a loss because of December, and a lot of people don't sign up for things in December. So hopefully next month I can really capture some people, but I'm in a pretty terrible spot in terms of finances. So down on credit card, I think earlier in this year I got a business loan, so that's about 20,000 that I'm behind on, that I pay off. I've got to pay staff in, 4 days, and I might just have the money for that, but also other things are due. And I don't know how I'm going to pay for them just yet. I'll probably have to borrow money from some people just to cover that and then pay them back. So that's actually a terrible and shit thing to have to deal with. And that's just not what I'm in this for. I'm in this for to make my life better and make me successful, make some money, so I can actually be financially free. And this is definitely not what I want, because I'm still working my 9 to 5 job. So that doesn't help. So luckily I've had that. Otherwise, there's no way I could prop some of this up. So that's kind of where I'm thinking right now. As a bit of a recap, it's in a pretty bad position, and I really need to do what I can to make it better, because it's not sustainable like this. Like I mentioned, I've got business loan, I've got behind on my credit card, like multiple things are coming up, like tax things are coming up, insurances are coming up, things I have to pay for, staff payments, all that kind of stuff, and I just don't have the money to do it, unless I make some really good sales next month, but that's just living month to month, just to cover that month and then any future costs as well. So yeah, this year I'll go over another video of my goals for my business, but as a recap, that's where I'm at. So don't want to keep this video too long. I just want to start these videos again for 2025 and get them started, see if we can turn this around, and I'll see if I can share some of my winnings, my losses along the way, and we'll see if we can make this into a successful business. So yeah, just revenue, like I said, is actually going pretty well, but profit sucks. It's terrible. So yeah, time to work on that. Go do some thinking, some big changes next year, getting rid of the gym coaching business, starting afresh, pulling back expenses, and then just working to improve the service offer, which is what the gym coaching business really helped with. And I think I've got what I need now to go forwards. So I'm going to do these updates regularly, just to kind of share my thoughts. And, it feels good to get that off my chest that it's a shit position, and I don't, and it just sucks being behind so much. And not knowing where the money is going to come from to pay for the massive things coming up, it just sucks ass. It's actually shit. So yeah, that sucks. But going to work work with what I can, and I've just got to keep putting work in. I put a lot of work in. I could obviously put more in, but I do still have my 9 to 5 job, so it just makes it hard, everything. So not that it's an excuse, but it just is what it is. And I've been working, if I get up early in the morning, I can get a solid amount of work done, and just trying to get on top of things. So big changes 2025, but yeah, stay tuned. But by some very big decisions coming up in March, May, because I've got my gym lease actually renews in June. So I'm going to be doing what I need to do to try to turn it around so I actually keep the gym business going. So June is a massive milestone point for me in terms of what I want to do. I obviously have to decide before that. So April, May, stay tuned. Might be some crazy things, but I'm going to do what I can to keep this and to prevent it from getting any worse than it is now and turn it around and make it a successful business that I can grow. That's it for me. See you next year.